the wind through the trees. Sometimes a man doesn't need a vacation. Sometimes he simply needs a road that leads away from noise, away from stress, away from deadlines, and back to what truly matters. This is the story of three friends, Harry, Indra, and Yousef, who set out from the beautiful town of St. Andrews, New Brunswick, with no real plan except one: to explore, to breathe, and to get lost in the beauty of nature. As the morning sun painted the sky, our cameras were packed, drone batteries fully charged, and our trusted Toyota RAV4 XLE stood ready for another adventure. Strong, comfortable, reliable. The perfect companion for discovering the hidden corners of New Brunswick. Our first stop was St. George. Fuel for the vehicle, fuel for the journey, and of course, fuel for three hungry travelers. Samosas, chips, cold drinks, simple food. But every great road trip begins with simple moments. Leaving town behind, the roads became quieter, the forests became deeper, and with every kilometer, the modern world faded away. Inside the RAV4, conversations flowed freely. Stories, dreams, laughter, terrible jokes, and the kind of friendship that turns an ordinary drive into an unforgettable memory. Soon the pavement ended, and the adventure truly began. Dust rose behind us as we followed rugged forest roads toward one of New Brunswick's hidden treasures, West Long Lake, hidden among endless trees and untouched wilderness. The lake appeared like a secret paradise, still, silent, perfect. The water reflected the sky like a giant mirror. For a moment, nobody spoke. Because some places don't need words. We sat by the lake, sharing samosas and cold drinks while listening to the wind and birds around us. And somehow, that simple meal beside a hidden lake felt richer than any luxury restaurant. Because happiness isn't always found in expensive places. Sometimes it's found beside a quiet lake with good friends. Thai violin rises gently. Our journey continued deeper into the wilderness toward Victoria Lake, a place where nature still rules. As we drove through endless forests, something unexpected happened. Our phones lost signal. No internet, no notifications, no social media, no emails. And suddenly, we felt free. No distractions, no pressure. Just the sound of nature and the open road. Victoria Lake welcomed us with complete silence. The wind danced across the water. Birds crossed the sky. The forest stood proudly around us. For over an hour we explored, flew drones, captured photographs, and simply enjoyed being present. In a world that never stops moving, we found a place that reminded us to slow down, to breathe, to appreciate the moment. As the afternoon turned to evening, golden sunlight spilled across the landscape. The forest glowed, the lake shimmered, and reluctantly, we began our journey home. But New Brunswick wasn't finished surprising us. Along the way, we discovered a beautiful honey farm surrounded by colorful flowers and busy bees. Thousands of tiny workers, creating something extraordinary. A reminder that even the smallest things can create something sweet and meaningful. A little farther down the road, we stopped once again in St. George. Near the water, elegant seagulls soared through the sky while ducks floated peacefully across the lake. The evening sunlight reflected on the water like gold. Everything felt calm. Everything felt alive. This is what makes New Brunswick special. The hidden lakes,
The endless forests, the wildlife, the small towns, the peaceful roads, and the feeling that adventure is always waiting around the next corner. As the final rays of sunlight disappeared beyond the horizon, we returned to St. Andrews. Tired, dusty, happy, not because we reached a destination, but because we collected memories. Memories of friendship, freedom, nature, and the simple joy of exploring this beautiful province we call home. New Brunswick is more than a place. It's an experience. It's a feeling. It's a reminder that some of the world's greatest adventures are closer than we think. And if you're looking for your next road trip, your next hidden gem, or your next unforgettable memory, come explore New Brunswick. You might just discover something incredible. If you enjoyed this journey, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. My goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers this year, and every subscription helps me continue sharing the beauty of Canada through drone photography, travel stories, food, and adventure. Tell me in the comments to breathe when to get lost in the beauty of nature.